So hi all, in the last video we have seen what is marketing and what is the marketing management, what are the two features of marketing concept. In this session we'll continue the next features of marketing. So this is Ms. Pavitra Vanshi, Assistant Professor, SNS College of Engineering, Department of Management Studies. So can we recall the next like marketing concept? Okay, so marketing management like planning, organizing, controlling, these are the marketing process. So these are the five sets where we have to take care of marketing management before doing it. The goals and objectives, and how are we going to develop the marketing plan, organizing the marketing function, putting the marketing plan into action, controlling the marketing program. So these two features we have seen in the last session, last video. So the what is marketing process and consumer centric. As we all know, what is a marketing process, or these processes involving planning, organizing, decision making, forecasting, directing, coordinating and controlling. Consumer centric, as it is the consumers are the king, we have to do all the marketing activities for the consumers. The next feature is like research analysis. So the basic functions of marketing is identification of consumer needs and wants. As we already know, what is the basic function of marketing is like the identification of consumers' needs and wants. So before we get into marketing, yes, so we need to see what is the market in need of. Yes, so obvious it's consumer centric. So what are the consumers need, what are the consumers wants or consumers need preferred for the market. So this requires continuous and systematic collection of data, analysis and reporting of data relevant to market activities. So how are we going to collect? So there should be a continuous and systematic collection. There must always be a continuous, there should be a continuous and systematic collection of data, analysis and reporting of data relevant to market activities. So this is the first part. How it is going to help the management? Okay, so this helps the management to understand the consumers' needs, wants, preferences, and behavior of the consumer towards firms' marketing mix strategies. Okay, so this helps in forecasting and planning future course of the action. So we all think like what is market research analysis is like, just like getting into the market, see what are the needs and wants of the consumers, and just we are providing it. But that is not the research we have here. It should be continuous and a systematic process. So we have to collect the data continuously, depending on the situation, from day wise, month wise, yearly, weekly, the hour basis, everything. So in this case, how it is helping the management is like it will understand customers needs and wants, preferences or taste of the consumers towards the firms, or towards the product, or towards the services rendered by the firm. So this helps in forecasting and planning future course of action. The next is the planning and development. So marketing involves, as usual, we know like planning, organizing, decision making, all these involves a process, manager process. So in this case, the next feature is planning and development. So marketing involves planning and development of goods and services. Organization make a continuous endeavor towards planning, development and innovation of product and services so as to meet the changing demand, taste and preferences of the consumers. So in this case, what is it telling is, what is it explaining? See, marketing involves planning and development of goods and services. So once we are getting to the marketing, the the planning and development of goods and services must be executed. So organizations makes a continuous endeavor towards planning and development and innovation of the product and services. For what? So as to meet the changing demand. Okay, so changing demand, taste and preferences of the consumers. So these are all the things, these are all the four features of marketing management, which endeavors the organization's behavior as well as consumers behavior. So the first is like managerial process, the second is like consumer centric, or it is very obvious, it is meant for the consumers. The third is like how are we going to make an analysis on research basis, how are we going to collect the data, how are we going to how are we going to help the management by collecting the data continuously? Yes, then the last is like planning and development. This is the final features. These are the four features of marketing management. Yes, hope it is very clear. Thank you.